Good morning. Happy Wednesday to my Wednesday morning crew. It's our last painting session before my little note came up that I start a live video. I wonder how many of you guys do you get notifications that I'm live, or are you waiting for me? I wonder. Good morning, Sandy. Hi, Diane. How are you guys? Hi, Julie, in the craziness before the holidays. I just got a last minute order last night that I was packing up this morning that I have to get to the post office right away. And as soon as I leave, oh, good, Julia's waiting for me. Yeah, I wonder if you got notice. Good, because it says it'll notify some of your followers that you're live. So I figure most of you already know I'm doing this. Yeah, so it's this crazy time when I'm sure you guys are too. Like I have a gentleman, a guy in Lancaster City who scans my paintings, and he has one that he's scanning, and it's a Christmas gift. Actually, I took a second one in too, and they both need delivered before Christmas, but they're local. But he works, so I have to either pick them up in the evening or he has to leave them in his front door. And he's going to leave them in his door, but it's a questionable area of town, so I'm headed there first thing in the morning to get those also. So busyness, like it's kind of calmed down a little bit. Most of my things have shipped now. I have a few things more to deliver. And then it's time to whirlwind through the holidays and then start thinking about plans for next year. Like what's going to be on the list for next year? How fun is that? Okay, so many people, I bumped. So many people have been asking me to paint the poinsettia, that I'm going to do that today. So let me turn this around. And how pretty is that? It was a little bit of pink, a pink poinsettia. I took this photo as, I can't get this thing to kind of stay straight. Let me fuss with a little bit here. It keeps falling down. I took this photo when I was getting my Christmas tree the other night. We were at Stauffer's, which is a local grocery store and garden center. And that's where we got our tree. Usually we look around at all different places for the perfect tree. No time for that this year. We went to one place, just picked one out. We were a little discouraged because it was a little wonky looking, but it looks gorgeous, all decorated. That's the best thing about trees like that. Once you decorate them, they're all gorgeous. There's no ugly Christmas trees. No such thing. Even Charlie Brown's tree. They had a cute one we went to Terrain this past weekend, which is Anthropologie's home and garden center. Oh my gosh, it is the most amazing store, and it's just really garden and some houseware stuff and an adorable little cafe. But they had a Charlie Brown tree there. It was a fake one, and it was just like Charlie Brown's tree. It was so cute, but it was like, I don't know, $100, something crazy. Everything there is so expensive, but it's so cool. Okay, so I need to get focused here. Did you trace the petals? Nope, Ellen. It's just the only things I trace, and I don't always do it. I almost always trace out when I do like a portrait, pet portrait, a person portrait. Absolutely. Like something that's a gift for someone that needs to look really, really exactly like the photo. I trace out, and I have traced out a lot of my ornaments, not all of them. And I think more than anything, it's a confidence thing. Someone's coming to check on me. You're off to work? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Will you be home for dinner? Yeah. I'm
just too tired. I don't feel like going.
Here, let me show my Emily. Here's my Emily sitting in the chair. That's Emily. She doesn't feel like going to work. Did Isabel already leave?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's too early.
Good morning to Miss Jackie. Oh my gosh, I bet it's cold in Michigan.
7:06.
Good morning, Dawn. D Cook 44 is my sister.
Oh, Aunt Dawn's watching?
Aunt Dawn's watching. 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 Aunt Dawn's watch All right. Now I need to get on task here. Do I get a little clapping hands? Yeah, doing. Looking for my little dark areas.
My abs are so sore. Oh, I hear Isabel.
And I hear Isabel.
Look at my new shoes.
Let me see her new shoes. Oh, they're very cute. I'm not going to hurt your feet.
I think they'll probably give me blisters.
Probably.
I
Probably.
can't wear them out of the room.
All right. Their pink poinsettias were so pretty. I didn't buy one though because I really would say that I'm pretty good at keeping plants alive, but not poinsettias. I don't know why. They're just really, really challenging for me. Of course, I never researched how to take care of them, but nor have I with any of the other plants. Like my friend and neighbor gave me a Meyer lemon tree, and hers has long since died, and mine's thriving. And hopefully it'll keep doing that. And I would think that'd be hard to take care of, but I'm really good at things that need occasional attention, like cats. Good morning. Oh, good morning to Portugal. What time is it in Portugal? What's it say? Photo ref's a bit off. Oh, is that better? I fixed it. Julie, is that good? It seems easier for me to move my thing around than it is my phone. All right, I have to think where I'm at here. So it was kind of fun that Ellen last week asked me if she could paint, use reference of what I painted in the morning, and painted herself, and it turned out gorgeous. So if anybody thinks that that would be a fun thing to do, I would be happy to send this photograph to you for you to try painting it. And then I was trying to think, where could we do it that we could share it? I think I could set up a private Instagram page. I'll have to get my daughter to do that for me, because I have a few Instagram pages for work, for clients. And I think you can only have so many. Or maybe I would just have to set up another email. Here I am thinking out loud. But do you guys think that would be fun? If you wanted to do it, we could. I could share the photo. Let me think it through. I mean, this time we could wing it, and then I could kind of think about the details of it as we go. We could all share in the Art Friends. That's a good idea. Is everybody in that group on Facebook? That's a good idea, Ellen. Okay, good. So I'll maybe put your photos on Pinterest. Sure, I could do that. I need to get better at Pinterest. I do a little bit, not a lot, but I guess you set up a private group in there, right? Is that how that works? I think so. All right. I won't be able to do it right away today, though, because of my things I got to get done right away, and no one's coming into my office till a little bit later, so I need to get there as fast as I can. But then when I do, I'll post this, and we could always change how we do it, but maybe what I'll do is I'll post this, I'll share the photo and the video in Art Friends, and then we can all share what we make. How's that sound? And it's a no judgment zone. I don't want anyone to feel stressed about it. I been reading about, how people feel, anxious about creating something and then not being happy with it and being hard on themselves. And that's the last thing I want art to be for anyone. Art is always my little safe place to land. And you know, I made a lot of art that I didn't like for a long time, and I still do. But I have fun on. Did I tell you about on Saturday? I had this painting that I'd done years ago. I mean, I would hardly call it a painting. It was like a acrylic fun thing that said what did it say? Be Merry? I think it said Be Merry on it, and in my handwriting, like calligraphy, and it had I'm not doing very well at painting and talking, am I? Because I've got colors stuck in my paintbrush. What am I doing? I went into an opaque color. Now wait a second. Wait. I'm not keeping all the balls in the air very well here this morning. Anyway, so I did this painting a long time ago, and when we were decorating, my daughter said, "We need something bright." It had a black background. It was kind of dark, and it had a big Christmas ball on it. I mean, I liked it, but she said, "We need something bright for the mantle." So my husband sanded it a little bit, and color's fun, isn't it? I brought it into my studio and dug in on Saturday, and it was with acrylics, which I know nothing about. And I did this painting that I have on my mantle now. I shared it on Instagram, and I loved doing it. It was so much fun. It was very freeing because there was no pressure. It didn't matter if it didn't turn out. I mean, I feel like that all the time when I paint, but somehow it was different with acrylics because I didn't know what I was doing. I guess I didn't have any expectations. And I had a ball doing it, so I want to try that again one of these days. Who knows, that same magic might not happen, but it might. Or it might just take practice, right? And that's how it usually works. It just takes a lot of practice. Lots of time and lots of practice. So I have also somehow been finding time lately. I guess once I had all my things shipped out, I've been starting to... Thank you, Lou. Lou said I saw it, and it's great. I've been playing around with Procreate, which I think is an Adobe program, kind of like Illustrator and Photoshop. And it, oh my gosh, you do it on your iPad, and you actually draw with iPencil it's called. I've been having so much fun. So I made a little graphic yesterday where the little lights kind of go on and off. I'll share it on my page over the holiday. And I also was learning from Bonnie Christine. Do you know who she is? She had a little mini course on surface pattern design. Bye, Izzy. Love you. Have a good day. And I just did that too, and it was so much fun. I could sit around and learn all day long. You guys probably feel the exact same way, right? So much to learn, so little time. Okay. Oh, my house just got quiet. Everyone's gone. Just me and the cats. And you guys. Just doing a little bit of gold in here. Sometimes it peeks through. I love when that happens, so why not add it in? So you guys ready for the holidays? I am totally not, because we have a huge crowd coming on Christmas. I haven't really even done no wrapping of gifts. I'm still not finished shopping. But somehow when all my orders, all my paintings and stuff go out, that pressure leaves. You know, I can't not get that done, but if I don't get a gift wrapped, I can throw it in a bag and nobody will care. I do have a very low maintenance family. Like, the kids picked out most of their own gifts. I notoriously don't get around to that very well. No, blue's not ready either. No, it's just, it came really fast this year, just way too quickly. And I'm trying to do some of the fun things too, and not just the chores. Like, even though I feel too busy to, like, usually on Christmas Eve I go with one of my friends to market and then to breakfast. And who knows if I'll have time for that, but I'm going to try. So we still have a lot of fun social things coming up. I love that part of it. A little bit more fun color in there. In my mind this morning when I woke up, I was envisioning this having a lot of random pops of unexpected color in it. I was seeing, I think this R&F Pigments must be based in New York State somewhere. Wouldn't it be fun to go on a field trip there? I should reach out to them, see where it is, or at least look it up. All right, it's pretty fun. Art, thank you for festive feels. Yes, I like festive feels. Very festive. So I'm going to have my work in a gallery in Philly. I probably already talked about this. But I really have to. I think I have enough pieces to take that I feel comfortable. But I still want to give that a lot more thought too over the holiday. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I want to add. I think that's pretty fun. What color are the petals? This, where do you mean, in the blues, or it's, Barbara, I'm not sure which colors. All different. This is, oh, that's fine. Okay, so I am going to, what are these? Oh, I'm sorry. These are R&F pigment sticks that I use. They're like oil sticks. I guess they're not like oil sticks. They are oil sticks. I didn't use this fun color. I always use this somewhere in my painting. Let's do this a little bit. And it just kind of loosens up my style a little bit. I love the feel of them. I love their colors. So at this stage of my painting, before I actually mix up, I keep it here by my ruler, and then I keep getting my ruler dirty, and then when I go to work on my like to rule on my boards, then they're dirty. I have oil paint everywhere. Do you guys feel like that? It just sort of grows and goes everywhere. I think that's good. Put that down. Okay. So now we'll mix. Okay, so I just mostly have reds and greens and dark. So I need to mix a dark for in here. The reds are very pink. And these are very unsaturated. So I need to mix a red that has like probably green in it to take away the value, and that'll push them back a little bit. There's actually glitter on there. How fun, right? I'll have to add that. Okay, so here we go. Is that okay? That's a little better. No, I need a sip of coffee before I start mixing in my new little palette knife that I love. Is everybody having coffee or tea? She says, thanks for applying. Please let me know which brand and where we can buy them. I would love to try. I got these, they have them at Dick Blick's or Jerry's Artarama, and they're called R&F Pigment Sticks. Is the name on this one? No, that one's a mess. Can you see it? It's like this. See? R&F. That one doesn't say pig, but if you just Google it online, you'll find them. And they come in a lot of fun colors. An R&F pigment has, hi Vikashini. Yeah, thank you, Ellen. Jackie's having tea. I'm having my coffee. I keep thinking I might give it up, but haven't yet. So I'm mixing up a nice dark. She says, went to PO and Starbucks. Oh, latte. You're lucky, Ellen. Your post office was open already. Mine doesn't open till 8 o'clock. I would love to be able to do that. I bought the Senelia ones, and I didn't enjoy them. Tara, you know what? I have them here, and I'm having trouble enjoying them myself. I don't know. I want to like them, but they're not as creamy and dreamy, are they? I like creamy and dreamy. Let me see what this looks like. I don't know if this is too... Oh, that's a nice dark green. Creamy and dreamy. Some nice greens already, right? I would have invested in R&F. Ellen says, I went to kiosk. Oh, okay, just to drop it off. Well, R&F pigment work on canvas too. Sure, yep. They're just like using oil paints. They work on anything. I would say they dry in about the same amount of time. They're very similar to using oil paints. All right, that's a nice set of greens. Now I want to make pinkish reds, dark lights, and then some less saturated. And Julie, what was that brown? We were talking about that brown that you told me about, and now I love it. And you know I lost that tube of paint. I'm going to have to get another one. I don't know what I did with it. I'm never good when I have one tube of something. I honestly probably have 3 tubes of every color, which you would think would be crazy because then they're everywhere, but somehow I can always find them. I mean, what is that all about? Oh, on watercolor, raw umber. Thanks, Julie. Now wait, let me write that down. Where am I going to write that down? Raw umber. I'm just going to have to remember it because if I write it down here, I won't be here when I... That's my hard thing too. I always order my art supplies when I'm at work. So I never know what I need. So I'm always guessing. So I usually buy things I already have instead of things I actually need. That's how organized I am. It's crazy. Now this was quinacridone. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get quinacridone magenta. This is quinacridone red. Abundant person. That's a nice way to put it, Ellen. I'm abundant, all right. An abundant mess. Oh, that's what I was getting. I was getting my permanent rose, and while I was getting it, I got distracted by the quinacridone red. Do that. use, yes, I know, but I'm on my phone doing this, so I can't do it right now. I do have lots of lists in there. The millions of things, like I'm out of so much. I painted so much this holiday season that I'm like out of everything. I'm out of colors. I'm out of, I wanted to play with this too, this Gamblin Portland Warm Gray. I'm going to mix a little bit of that in too to see what that does to the red, or to the, I don't know, whatever I have here, Permanent Rose. And I also think I might buy a few more acrylic colors too. So that's a little less saturated than that, or a little warmer, right? That's warmer. So those are good. Now let me take a little bit of this and see what happens if I mix a little bit of green into it. Makes it less saturated. Any more of that. Oh, that's good. That's a good color there. That's really close to those little leaves that are tucking away. I think that's a good start. Beautiful colors, red and green. You can't beat it, right? All right. So that one that looked had less saturation. See, that's very close to. Well, you can't see it on my knife very well over here, but gosh, I don't think I mixed enough of it. But that was sap green, the Permanent Rose. I'm going to put more of that out. I think I'm going to need it. And I'm probably mumbling. And that Portland Warm Gray. Is that what it was? Portland Warm Gray. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. How fun is this? Okay, 7:27, right on schedule, pretty much. The Portland. Are there lots of them, Julie? Are there more Portlands? I should get a couple more. Julie took a photograph by her house. She lives in Canada. And it was just breathtaking. It was was it a sunset, Julie? Oh my gosh, that was gorgeous. I hope you're going to paint that scene. It was just so pretty. Cool and warm, light and dark. Oh, well, I'm going to have to do that. Okay. Sun setting. It was gorgeous. What a beautiful place you live. Otis. What? Oh. Can you see okay? Is that better? Sorry. Yeah, my cold's getting a little bit better. It never got really bad, but it's been irritating for quite some time now. I can't quite get rid of it. I keep saying I don't really have a cold, but nobody's believing me. So I have darks. Let me do... That go off the side there a little bit. Let me use a little bit of my desaturated color up here. I think it needs to go darker. What's Bogo Grapho? Me too. What are you guys talking about? What did I miss? I'm sorry, I was thinking. Oh, that's yours. What did I miss, guys? Hi, Pam. Following Julie. Okay. Oh, good. Yes, follow Julie. All right. Oh, almost getting this on my top. I have like strings. I have so many tops that have those annoying strings that hang, and when I'm painting, I'm constantly getting paint on myself. I mean, the strings are cute, but they're terrible for doing dishes and painting. Oh, I like those grays, are nice. Sorry, I got a little quiet, didn't I? Does anybody have any questions? So there's a little petal that comes in here. And then this looks a little less saturated. Well, I'm going to do this in here that's not as saturated. Hello, Leslie. Now, what do you guys think? I guess this is very unfinished down here. I like the neutral gray in here. I like those little pops of color showing through that are kind of like barely even really supposed to be there. Love that. Because the background was actually in a store, so it's like a black grate in there, but I don't want to do that. Or make it too, do you think maybe it should go a little darker in there? Let me see what that looks like. This probably needs to go darker. Yeah, it says my family's picking out Christmas trees. I'm running around taking pictures of poinsettias. It's pretty typical. It's hard to stop thinking about art because it's everywhere. It's everywhere you turn and look and see. Like there's something to be inspired by. There's something to look closer at. There's something to think about. And I do totally get distracted by it. Totally. I ran out. I got my little paper towels ready for today and already ran out. I need to do something with this down here, I think. Oh, wait, I'm mixing up a little bit more of that desaturated color. But I like some of that gold showing through. Good. Always can't, I know can't turn it off even when I try. Oh, paper towels. A friend of mine tells me that I'm always taking pictures. Yeah, me too. I always think I'm going to run out of room on my phone soon, but it hasn't happened yet. I try to go through and throw them away, but you just don't know when you're going to need them. And now, you know, my iPad's not a new iPad by any stretch. It's pretty old, pretty tired. And now I'm playing around with this, doing Procreate on there. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of room for my photos. That would not be good. Maybe next year I'll have to put on my goal list to get a new iPad, I think. When I first started doing this, I didn't have an iPad, so I would actually print out the things I would paint and use that as my photo reference. So I should be appreciative of how much easier things are now with an iPad. You guys do that? Do you use your iPad for reference? Do you paint from life? That's something else I want to do more of. I know Julie does a lot of plein air painting. I would like to learn that too. When life gets a little easier. Yeah, for the iPad, yeah. Both, but comfortable with iPad reference. Yeah, it is. They're so nice. I mean, I work on a computer all day long, but I've gotten so used to being on my iPad now that sometimes when I'm at work, I'll be touching my screen trying to do something, and it's like, that's not how Mac works. You can't touch your screen. I caught myself doing that a couple times yesterday. I want to get some definition between these leaves here. I feel like I'm losing that a little bit. Oh, that would have been too dark. This has a little shadow here. It's nice. iPad, but I really want to try plein air. Yeah, so do I. That's such a big time commitment, though. I mean, that really is nice to be able to paint, with limited time to commit to it, to be able to just paint on the fly, like at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is when I have time to do it. Now I'm so used to getting up and painting every morning that I don't think I'll ever not do it. Now, what do you think? Do I have enough? She says, I'll wait till spring for first time, though. Yeah, plus I'd need to get like I don't even have the stuff, like the box. I have a very good friend, Beth Bath, here in Lancaster, who plein air paints a lot, and she's amazing. You have to look her up. Kind of dancing around a little bit with darks again. I feel like everything was kind of getting to be the same value. And that helps bring them out a little bit, the petals. It's kind of a roughy one up here. To be a little lighter, I think, right here. All right. Do you change your brush at all, or do you clean it with? I'm just cleaning it with a paper towel. Oh, I'll save this. You can watch this another time if you want to. I'll hopefully today. I will. I'll get time today. I have a YouTube channel that I put it on, and I also add it to my website too. So you can always find. Unless I screw up with saving it, which you guys know I do that sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't save for me. But I'm getting better, more patient. I just have to wait. Like today I'll be in a hurry to get out of here, and I'll rush, and that's when I always have a problem. So I won't rush today. I'll try to take my time. I don't know what it needs. I think that needs to go darker back here. I think it's too soft. Is last week's painting video? Yes. Yep. Last week's is on my YouTube channel. And you can get to it right through here on Instagram, like in my little bio. There's like a little link in there. You can get to it right from there. The YouTube channel, I think. Last I checked. All right, is it coming out a little bit? My grid program is called, I think it's like number sign and then the word grid. It's really easy to use. It does have ads on it, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't do this one here. Kind of carving out the petals. Now I see it's getting late already. Holy cow, that happened so quickly. This has a little pink in it here. I'm looking for where I want to have my light areas, maybe here. Yeah, I like it darker down there. You think it needs to go even darker? I like that too. All right, what else do I have to do here? I need to think about the fun part there in the middle too. I haven't done really anything with that. All right, I need paper towels. Oh, thank you, Julie. Julie says the contrast is nice. That makes me feel better. Here I go. I'm holding my breath again when I do that. I think this isn't going back enough. And I needed a little dark right there. And now, not on lower left. You think it's okay on the lower left? Is that what you're saying? I think I need to, what time is it? Oh, 7:50, that's fine. It's like a lifetime of time left, isn't it? Oh, I need to push this back in here. now I don't like this at all, so I'm getting rid of that completely. That was just weird. That petal coming in, it looked wrong. It looked like an accident. So we'll just get rid of it. Now I should do a few. These really. You hear me holding my breath. I think I need a little bit of glitter on there. Is that overkill? Because poinsettias don't really have glitter on them. But it's kind of fun. Oops. Do that fun little one right there. She said, I didn't find any information about your brush. Are you using rosemary? Yeah, I'm using the Rosemary and Company Eclipse Short Flat number 12. It's pretty big, but it's one of my favorites. I have a couple of favorites, and this is definitely one of them. At this size, it's my favorite. All right, I think I'm fussing with it now. I think I'm done. Okay. Does it need anything else? Maybe I'm thinking this is this is challenging because it's really got pink in it, green in it. I think it's not your typical green leaf, is it? Thanks, Julie. Let me do this a little bit here. I don't know, does it need anything else? I think. I think it looks good. All right, I'm gonna sign it. Without getting my blouse and my paint here. So there it is. So there's my palette. It's pretty much just the piles I mixed. I don't think I really added anything else. And then there's the painting. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. And we won't do it next week because it'll be Christmas, but I'll try to fit in a different time to do it, like maybe not at 7 o'clock in the morning while I'm off. So I'll be in touch and let you know. So thanks, guys. I hope you have an amazing holiday, and we'll see you soon. And I'll post this. Oh, I'll post this up in the Art Friends Facebook group. And then anybody who wants to paint it can paint it and share it. All right. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.